Let's go live
How
now.
do we go?
Good afternoon, Blue Bears, Blue Bear Network. You are listening to Jalen Lewis, the 15th Mr. Livingstone College, here co-hosted by my host,
Ashley Warren from the Blue Bear Network.
yes ma'am, and we are here today watching the Livingstone women's volleyball team today. 7-4 on the season, currently 4-3 in conference play, 3-2 at home, 2-1 away against the Winston-Salem State Rams, who is currently 9-6 overall, 4-2 home, 6-1 in conference play. So they only have one loss on the season right now from Fayetteville State. Hopefully, you know, the Livingstone College Blue Bears come away with a conference win today and are 8-4 on the regular season and 5-3 on conference play. Coming out, we have, I think the Winston-Salem State Rams will be serving first. Yes, they will. They'll be serving first by number 8, which is Riley Wilson, who's a sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina. Went to Northwest Gopher High School. Serve is up. And the Rams come away with the first point. Great effort by Nazi, who was a sophomore, who was the All-CIAA Rookie of the Year. Didn't come away with it, but possibly they will be coming back on the next round. Another serve. Good stuff by the Rams. Still hit over by number 18, the only senior on the team.
Nice kill.
Nice kill by the Winston-Salem Rams. 2-0 right now. Rams getting off to a quick start. Wilson on a high streak right now. Jackson on the kill, stuffed by the Rams. And the Lady Blue Bears come away with their first point. What did you think about that hit right there from the Rams?
I think it was really good. It was a lot of effort in it, just a little harder.
First serve coming up by Miss Thomas. And it is killed by the Lady Rams, number 11, Danielle Berry, who is a junior from Las Vegas. Kind of far away from home, isn't she?
Real far. She brought all that talent all the way over here.
Served by number 7 from Winston-Salem State. Great dig by number 7, Taylor. Rally going on right now, back and forth action. Another hit, saved by Williams, over by Nazi, and they say it's a carry. So basically, Anazi had her hands on the ball too much and wasn't able to get over it fast enough, so they gave the point to the Rams. Another serve by Taylor, and it is an ace. Barely got it over the net. Livingstone College was not able to recover. 5-1, 5-1 right now. Rams are up on the first set. Another serve by Taylor, hit by Williams, and it is stuffed by the Rams.
That was a good stuff by the Rams.
Jackson couldn't quite come up off with it. And there's a timeout by the Lady Blue Bears. All right, good. Well. Quick timeout by the Blue Bears. It is 6-1 right now. The Rams are up in
All right,
the first set.
We got a serve coming from Taylor, number 7 on the Rams.
Ball is over. Hit by Williams. Set by. Great hit, great kill. Short for the Rams by number 11, Barry, who couldn't quite get it over. 6-2 on the set. Rams are up. Serve coming from Livingstone College from the freshman Kaya Hunter.
Number 11.
Stuffed by the libero on the Rams. And point goes to the Rams, 7-2. Great kill by number 1. Yate Cobb, who is a senior, one of the only seniors on the team from Huntsville, Alabama.
16 Wallace is up serving on Rams.
Over by Nazi for the kill.
Nice kill by Nazi.
Nice kill by Nazi, but was not good enough to get inside. Now it's 8-2. Another serve by Wallace, who is the libero on the Winston-Salem State Rams team. Serve is up, saved by Nazi. Kill for number 14, but stuffed. And point goes to the Blue Bears. I feel like number 14, the freshman, Alexia Crutchfield, has a cannon on her arm.
Yes, these freshmen are really surprising me. They're amazing.
There are currently 7 freshmen on the Livingstone College Blue Bear team, so I believe that they'll have experience for the years to come.
Building a great foundation for our future team.
Yes, ma'am. Over by Nazi, and she gets it
Point.
over.
Point
Great
for our Blue
point.
Bears.
8-4. Winston-Salem State Rams are up. Served by the only senior on the team, Jackson, for Livingstone. And it is an ace with a little kick in the celebration. Another serve by Jackson, who also might be playing basketball this year after the volleyball season. That might be exciting.
I think it will. Many sports on our hands, wear a lot of hats.
Another point, another ace by Jackson. She's on fire right now. You know, she's, I think she's about, what, 5'11"?
5'11".
So, yeah. I think she 5'10", 5'11", so I think she'd be the second tallest person on the basketball team. Might make a big impact. Another serve by Jackson. Saved by the Bears. Up for a Nazi, and it's a side out.
Great kill by Nazi, number 9 from our Blue Bears.
Coming back, 7-8. Winston-Salem State is still up. Jackson still serving. Gets it over. Winston-Salem recovers. Had a little miscommunication on the Winston-Salem State Rams team. Killed by the freshman.
Nice kill by number 2, our freshman.
Alexia Crutchfield with the kill to tie the Rams and the Blue Bears 8-8. And we'll be back with a commercial.
This is Mark Jennings of the Jennings Insurance Agency. I'm not just a local agent, I'm also your neighbor. So what matters most
Let's take a moment to recognize our sponsors. Nationwide, Hotwire Communications, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Edward Jones Investments, and our very own WLJZ 107.1 FM.
And we are back with the Winston-Salem State timeout. Jackson still serving. She's on a four-streak run right now. Serves over, saved by number 7, Taylor. And the kill is good for the Rams. For number 1, Yate Cobb.
Nice
Substitution for Winston-Salem State, Leah Haley, the red shirt, actually a sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, went to Grimesley High School. Haley for the serve. Saved by the freshman, over by Taylor. Great quick over by Taylor on that right there.
Good point for our Lady Blue Bears.
Apologize, Dekai Wilson-Thomas, I'm sorry.
We are now tied 9-9, our home Blue Bears and Winston-Salem State Rams.
Substitution for the Blue Bears, the freshman, Tiffany Chandler from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Gets it over. 22 with a cannon on her arm. Anazi gets it over for the kill, saved by 16, the libero. Overtime for 22. Saved by the Blue Bears. We got a rally going on.
It's the joust going on right now.
Anazi gets it over. Stuffed by number 17, Lana Dixon. Point for the Blue Bears. And we are now up. Livingstone College is now up 10-9. Chandler with the serve again. Freshman from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Went to Rocky Mountain Academy. Gets it over, saved by Taylor, number 7. Up by 1 Cobb, saved by Nazi. Over by the freshman, number 15. 22 gets it over, and 22 has a little bounce on her. Taylor Jackson, a junior from Redford, Michigan, and went to Henry Ford Academy. And she is now serving. Served by Jackson. Killed by Anazi, the rookie of the year for the Livingstone College Blue Bears women's volleyball team. Substitution. Number 11, the freshman, Kaya Hunter, back on the court. And I think she has a cannon too. She has probably one of the best cannons on the team when it comes to kills.
Oh yeah, I'm excited to see one of her kills.
Killed by Taylor and stuffed by number 17, Lana Dixon, the freshman from Greensboro, North Carolina, and number 15 from Montgomery, Alabama, Ariel Brown. Serving again, Anazi in the backcourt. I think Anazi has some sort of eye of the tiger that she has going on right now.
She does. These freshmen are killing it.
Backward spike. Ref is jumping up with the call, and he gives it to the Blue Bears. A little bit too far out of bounds. Anazi back for the serve again, trying to get on a hot streak. Saved by Jackson, up by Taylor. Saved by Williams, and the point goes to Winston-Salem State, North Carolina. Not sure what just happened. I think somebody touched the net. 13-11 on the first set. Blue Bears are up. Served by number 1, Cobb. Up by Hunter. Saved by Chandler. Anazi with the kill, and too far out of bounds.
That's a cannon on her arm, I'm telling you.
It's a cannon, went too far, but that'll be okay. Another serve by Cobb. The only senior, actually, she's on the second senior on the team.
Nice kill. Nice stuff by Bethany.
Kaya Hunter with the kill. Stuffed by number 22, Jackson. Hunter again with the kill, and 22 saves it off her chin. Anazi Chandler. Too many hits by the Blue Bears. And have a semi-comeback, so tied up right now, 13-13. Tough game going on, a couple substitutions. Crutchfield is back in the game, the freshman. Cobb on another serve. One of the seniors on the team, one of the veterans.
Nice stuff by Bethany, number 7 for Blue Bears.
Anazi with the tip. Cobb with the save. A set for number 10, and it's stuffed by number 17, Lana Dixon. The most blocks that Lana Dixon has ever had this season is 2 against Johnson C. Smith, and I think she is about to beat that. I think she has 3 right now, so she just beat her record for the season. Out of bounds by Cobb.
The It ties Livingstone Blue Bears with Winston-Salem State Rams at 14-14.
The libero, Williams, for the serve. Gets it over. Saved by Jackson. Back to Jackson for the kill, and she definitely kills it. I think Jackson has probably the most bounce on this court right now from what I've seen. We're having some of the experience being a junior from Michigan. She has a different mindset. I think her and Anazi will have a great matchup today. Her and Anazi have the same type of eye of the tiger I see in their face. Served by number 8, Wilson. Saved by Crutchfield. And killed by Hunter, which brings it back to 15-15.
So if you get a long break, you go through all 4.
Great ace by Dakaya Wilson. Ball almost hit the scores table, but we're okay over here. Wilson back for another serve. Point goes to Winston-Salem State, North Carolina, tied at 16 all. Back to serve is Taylor, number 7, the senior out of Spring Hill, Kansas. Went to Spring Hill High School. Gets the serve over. Bethany Williams for the save. Kaya Hunter for the tip. Winston-Salem State recovers. Bethany Williams for the tip. Over for Hunter. Goes for the kill. Gets stuffed by number 8, Wilson. And the Bears come away with the point. 17-16. Bears going at it right now. The Bears are actually have 342 digs on the season, 359 kills on the season. So they're having a great year so far. Ace for the Bears. Kaya Hunter getting her little swag on right now. Great tip by number 10, Bethany Hunter for the dig. Bethany Williams, I'm sorry. Jackson for the tip. Anazi saves it. Back to Dakaya, back to Anazi. And she gets the kill, 18-16. Livingstone College up against the Winston-Salem State Rams. 19-16. Kaya Hunter back for the serve. Let's see if she can get an ace again. Gets it over to Jackson. And stuffed by Marlena Jackson and Victoria Anazi.
Point up for Blue Bears. We are up 20.
And the Rams call it timeout.
Timeout for Rams.
Bears going on a run right now. The Bears have currently 342 digs on the season, 359 kills on the season, and is averaging 10.6 per set.
This is Mark Jennings of the Jennings Insurance Agency. I'm not just a local agent, I'm also your neighbor. So what
Let's take
matters
a moment
most
to
to
recognize
you
our
also
sponsors.
matters most to me.
Nationwide,
At my agency, I
Hotwire
take the time to make sure I understand
Communications,
your
F&M
insurance
Bank,
needs.
Novant
So for
Health.
auto, home, or life insurance, come see me today and let me show you how having an agent who cares can make all the difference in the world.
Join me in Salisbury at 503 Faith Road, right next door to Winks. Or just give me a call, 704-637-7733, and put the Jennings Agency on your side.
Back from a timeout, 20-16. The Blue Bears are up on the first set. Hunter for the serve. Saved by the libero, number 16, Taylor. And they quite can't get it over. Ace for Miss Hunter, and she is on a hot streak right now.
Blue Bears are now up 21. Our guests, Winston-Salem State Rams, are down 16.
Game to 25. Over to number 16, Wallace. 22, Jackson for the kill, and it is stuffed by Williams. Kyer tried to get it over for the kill, but it is stuffed by Jackson. Jackson Jackson is by far the most energetic player I see on this team right now. Getting all stuffs, all kills, just all over the floor right now. I love to see her and Anazi go at it. Definitely contenders for all
Wallace,
CIAA.
number 16 by the Rams.
And it is an ace by the libero, number 16. Myra Wallace, a sophomore from Madison, Alabama, went to Bob Jones High School.
Another serve by Wallace, number 16 from the Rams.
Nakai up for the set. Crutchfield for the kill, but it is stuffed by number 13, Barry. Nakai for another set, and it is to Anazi who gets a kill. 22-18. The Livingstone College Blue Bears are up. The veteran back for the serve, Marlena Jackson. The only senior on the team. Let's see if she can come away with an ace. Jackson up for the serve, and it is out. Winston-Salem now has 19, Livingstone College 22. Substitution, Leia Haley, number 14, a sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, back for a serve. Service set, saved by number 3, Champion, and it is killed by number 1, Cobb.
Point goes to the Winston-Salem State Rams.
22-20. Anazi for the kill. And it is not a good enough stuff. I love the effort by number 16, but not good enough for the Rams. Score is now 23-20. We have the freshman in the backcourt for the serve, Crutchfield. Let's see if she can get away with it. Great serve, lefty. Taylor to get it over. Already hit once, you gotta get it over. And it is tipped by the Rams. Anazi with another kill.
Amazing. That cannon is running loose tonight.
Running loose for the all-rookie for the Livingstone College Blue Bears. Served by Crutchfield, Haley saves. Number 1 for the kill, and it is stuffed by number 17, Lana Dixon. Actually, no. They gave the point to the Rams. Went side out. So it's 24-21. Blue Bears are up. Jackson on the serve.
Nice serve, Jackson.
Gets it over by Crutchfield. Anazi for the kill, and she just tips it. Haley saves. Jackson gets it over. Nakaya with the hit. Williams for the set. And Anazi for the kill.
Anazi.
And that is game set 25-21, set 1 of the Livingstone College volleyball team versus the Winston-Salem State Rams team.
All right.
We'll be back after the break.
This timeout is brought to you by our sponsors, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Jennings Insurance Agency, Hotwire Communications, and Edward Jones Investments with John McGrill.
Quick background by the Blue Bears. The Blue Bears are coached by Shannon Allen, who also played at Livingstone College. Coached at Hillside High School before this. She was a part of the 20-game winning season for the Livingstone College Blue Bears and was also named All-CIAA player for the CIAA conference. She's also a softball coach here, and as well as playing softball when she attended Livingstone College. A little bit by the Rams coach, coached by Chanel Davis. She was a head coach at Wesleyan College in Macon, Georgia. She started at West Virginia Wesleyan, went to the University of West Alabama, graduated there, and finished playing volleyball at Kennesaw State. She's also a native from Wilmington, North Carolina. How do you feel about the Blue Bears play right now?
I think it's amazing. The energy is there from both sides. They're giving it Bethany,
Anazi.
Nazi.
I think Anazi is
number
probably
9.
they're probably their name leader for this team this year. Came in strong last year as a freshman, started every game of the season. How do you feel about the Rams?
The Rams, they're matching us. The competition is there. It's definitely there. Their energy.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like if the Blue Bears, this will not be easy for the Blue Bears if they're trying to get away with a win, and it's not going to be easy for the Rams if they're trying to get away for a win. So
this is a great matchup.
Great matchup for the Southern Division Conference of the CIAA.
It's a good game either way. Win, lose, draw. Good game.
Great game. A couple statistics by the Winston-Salem State Rams. So they're 6-1 in conference play. Only lost to Fayetteville State, who was actually undefeated in the CIAA South and North.
Wow.
Averages 10.56 kills per set, assists 9.46 per set. Has wins against St. Aug, Claflin, ECSU, Bowie State, Shaw, and John C. Smith University. Now for the Bears.
We got another great win from St. Aug this past
Monday.
Yes.
Past Monday we had a great win against St. Aug, as well as the week before, Livingstone College beat Johnson C. Smith University at their home court. In the past, they haven't beat them in the past 4 years. So a great win for them, you know.
In their own house?
In their own house.
Amazing, Lady
In their own house. So great by the Blue Bears. Trying to break that win streak from John C. Smith, the Bulls, who has defeated us the past 4 years in a row. So on a good start, you know, starting off 7-4, 4-3 in conference play. Definitely a contender for the CIAA South, as well as Winston-Salem State University. Getting ready to start the second set. Both teams have switched sides. The freshman, Bethany Williams, is in, the libero. Waiting for the officials. And the first serve goes to Miss Dekaya Wilson-Thomas from Goldsboro, North Carolina, who is a sophomore. Wearing the number 2 jersey and the all-white uniforms. The serve is up. Saved by Taylor. Going to Cobb, number 1, and it is not over the net. One of the seniors on the team of Winston-Salem State, North Carolina, couldn't quite get it over the net, but definitely has a cannon on her arm. Dekaya for another serve. Saved by the libero of Winston-Salem State. Cobb for another kill, and this time, saved by the Blue Bears, and Jackson gets it over. Great play by Kaya Hunter. Cobb for another kill, and it's stuffed by Jackson. And Jackson for Winston-Salem State, North Carolina, tries to get it over. Marlena Jackson with a great stuff right there.
That gives us Blue Bears up 2 in the second set, and Winston-Salem Rams nothing.
Another serve by Dekaya, gets it over barely. Taylor dives for the floor. Jackson gets it over. Great dig by Dekaya. To Bethany, goes to Crutchfield. Taylor with the hit. And it is in by the senior Cobb, who gets their first point on the board. Substitution, number 4, Lanier for number 7, Taylor. Serve goes up for Jackson, the junior from Michigan. Gets it over, Williams saves it. Dekaya with the set. Hunter with the kill, stuffed by the libero, number 16. Wallace. Hunter with another kill, stuffed by Jackson. And it is out by the Winston-Salem State Rams. Point goes to Livingstone College. The freshman from Goldsboro, North Carolina with the serve, Miss Hunter. Saved by the libero, Wallace. Out again by the Winston-Salem State Rams.
Barry had a nice kill, just went a little bit too far out of bounds.
Basically, all these girls on the court have great arms, just maybe too strong sometimes. Served by Hunter. Dekaya with the set, Jackson with the tip. They get it back over. Anazi with the hit, saved by Jackson. And it is out by number, they gave it to the Rams. They said it was in.
Oh, no. They gave it back. They gave it back.
Oh, they gave it to the Blue Bears?
Yep, gave it back to us.
Okay. Confusion call right there. Ref has a smile on his face, just enjoying his time with the game. Definitely a great game right now. 4-2, Blue Bears are up. Served, saved by Bethany Williams. And it is out by Anazi. Substitution number 3, the freshman from Franklinton, North Carolina, Amari Champion for Kaya Hunter. Served by the senior Cobb for Winston-Salem State. Stuffed.
Nice
Kill.
Kill 14.
Great kill by Crutchfield. Kaya Williams looking very good on those digs. You know, they have, Winston-Salem State have a lot of great players that are making great serves, and her getting those digs are definitely helping out her team. Served by Jackson. And the Winston-Salem State comes away with a point.
Hit out of bounds by number 2. Dakaya.
Dakaya Wilson-Thomas. Serve by number 14, Leia Haley. Anazi for the kill, and she comes away with it. The libero for Winston-Salem State, number 16. Serve by number 14, Leia Haley. Anazi for the kill, and she comes away with it. The libero. And it is out. Winston-Salem State 5, Livingstone College Blue Bears 6. Substitutions, Tiffany Chandler from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Rocky Mount Academy, subbing in, and also number 15, Ariel Brown from Montgomery, Alabama, the freshman. So 2 freshmen just subbed in.
Served by Taylor, number 7, Rams.
Williams on the save. Freshman for the kill. Not quite. Taylor back over. Chandler for the save. Anazi for the kill. Saved by Taylor. Jackson for the kill. Williams going to work on the digs. Saved by Haley. Back over by Haley. And it is out of bounds.
Point for the Blue Bears. Blue Bears up 7, and Winston-Salem State Rams are 5. Served by Nazi, number 9, our freshman. Served Nazi.
Over by Nazi. Stuffed by Hunter. Wallace with the save. Jackson for the kill. Saved by Williams on the dig. Hunter for the hit. Point goes to Livingstone College Blue Bears for Ariel Brown from Montgomery, Alabama. Blue Bears up 8-5.
This is a good game. There's a lot of jousting going on, ball back and forth.
A lot of jousting. Semi-decent crowd in here tonight. Anazi here for the serve. Great kill by number 10 for the Winston-Salem State Rams, Nyana McIntyre. Serve for number 16, Wallace, the libero from Madison, Alabama, went to Bob Jones High School. Saved by Hunter. Set back up by Hunter from Chandler.
Stuffed by Cobb and Wilson from the Rams.
Point goes to Winston-Salem State.
Serving by Bethany Williams are
The freshman
the freshman.
out of Goldsboro, North Carolina, the only libero on the team. Kill by Jackson, saved by Chandler to Anazi. Bethany has to get over, and she gets it. Saved by Haley for Winston-Salem State. Cobb for the kill, and it is out of bounds. Point goes to the Livingstone College Blue Bears. What do you think the momentum will give if Livingstone College wins this set right here?
I think this is amazing. For us to be on a 3-game win streak and we get this is amazing. They're going to be on fire. Confidence at all-time high. Served by Bethany Williams.
Saved by Taylor. Over by Wallace. Chandler for the set. The freshman for the kill. No go. Jackson for the kill. Saved by Bethany Williams. Over by Hunter. Taylor goes for the dig, and she gets it. Over by the libero, Wallace. Set up by Chandler. Up to Kaya Hunter, and she gets the kill. The freshman out of Goldsboro, North Carolina. Freshman for the kill, no go. Jackson for the kill, saved by Bethany Williams. Over by Hunter. Taylor goes for the dig, and she gets it. Over by the libero, Wallace. Set up by Chandler. Up to Kaya Hunter, and she gets the kill. All summer. Served short by the libero, Bethany Williams, the freshman out of Goldsboro, North Carolina. Sub for Winston-Salem State, North Carolina. Number 14, Leia Haley, comes out for number 13, Alexis Bynum from Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Served by Wilson from the Rams. Point goes to the Blue Bears. Blue Bears up 11, Winston-Salem Rams 7. 12 now.
Substitutions in. Crutchfield and Hunter comes back in the game. Dakaya back for the serve. Stuffed by Wallace, and it is an ace by Dakaya Winston-Thomas. I think she's their best server.
Good
on
stuff,
this
Wallace.
team.
She went into the ground for that.
Yeah, she definitely went for the ground for that one. And there's a quick timeout for the Winston-Salem State Rams. We will have a commercial break.
Let's take a moment to recognize our sponsors. Nationwide, Hotwire Communications, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Edward Jones Investments, and our very own WLJZ 107.1 FM.
The Blue Bears currently up 13-7 on the second set. Rams are trailing right now. So currently, Dakaya Wilson, I believe, have the most aces right now going on for the Blue Bears. What do you think? What do you like about their energy right now for the Livingstone College and what's going on, you know, with their coach and between the coaches and the players? I feel like they have great energy going on right now, which is carrying into the second set. How do you feel?
I agree. Coach is definitely getting on and making sure the game comes hard and nice. They're hitting all of it.
Dakaya Wilson-Thomas back for the serve on a hot streak right now. Just coming off an ace. Stuffed by Crutchfield. Point goes to the Blue Bears. Crutchfield with the stuff on the return from the Winston-Salem State Rams. Score is now 14-7. Blue Bears are up in the second set. Wilson. Saved by Wallace.
Killed by Taylor. Hits the net. Point goes to our Lady Blue Bears.
I think Winston-Salem State has a couple people that can really have a lot of great kills, just quite can't get it over the net sometimes.
A lot of power. It's not needed.
Wilson on the serve. Cobb for the kill. And
that was crazy.
And that's a senior right there.
Yeah,
great
a lot
senior
of energy.
Experience.
She's showing that energy in this game. She's dedicated. She's ready.
Showing a little bit of leadership, leading her team right now. One of the only seniors out there right now. Taylor, the junior, back for the serve. Dakaya for the set. Hunter for the kill, and she gets it. Kaya Hunter on the kill, what puts the score to 16-8. Blue Bears are up. The freshman from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Served by Kaya Hunter. Rams get it back over. Crutchfield on the kill, and point is in. Great kill by Crutchfield right before the line went out. I thought it was out for a second, honestly.
Right, close call, close call.
Close call by the ref.
They know just enough power to put into it.
Hunter back for the serve again. Gets it over. Dug by Wallace.
Yes, Hunter, nice stuff.
The libero Wallace. Number 22 Jackson for the kill, and it is saved by Hunter. Anazi on the kill. Saved by Jackson, number 22, the junior.
Saved by Hunter again. Saved by
Crutchfield on the kill. Dug by number 8.
Killed
Wilson.
by Jackson.
Wow, great play by the Blue Bears. Way to recover and not give up. And
That was crazy by Cobb. She looked like she jumped out of bounds to hit that back in.
And I feel like that Mamba mentality is coming in for Cobb right now.
It is, it is. You
The
can tell
senior.
she's showing the girls and she's gathering up. Come on, this is what we got to do.
The senior from Huntsville, Alabama, went to Grissom High School, trying to take over for the Winston-Salem State Rams. Back to serve, Wilson. Saved by Williams. Anazi on the kill, and it is stuffed by the Rams. Dakaya for the save. Crutchfield for the hit. And point goes to the Blue Bears. Alexia Crutchfield, the freshman, going to work on that right side. The only senior on the team, Marlena Jackson for the serve. Has been basically showing leadership all game. Stuffed by Wallace. Jackson on the save. And it's number 4, Sinai Lanier, the freshman from Garner, North Carolina, with the kill. Substitutions, Leia Haley, number 14 for Winston-Salem State, North Carolina. The Rams comes in for number 13, Alexis Bynum. Anazi on the save.
Saved by Jackson.
And the freshman, Lanier, going to work on that left-hand side. 18-11. Blue Bears are up. Rams making somewhat of a comeback.
Nice
Kill by Crutchfield. And it is too far out. Rams now have 12. Blue Bears have 18. Haley back for the serve. Saved by the freshman, number 3, Wilson, the champion. Another point goes to the Rams.
Blue Bears call a timeout.
I think the Blue Bears are in great shape. They just have to relax and take their time. They have a great lead right now. Rams are trying to make somewhat of a comeback and push the tempo up for the Blue Bears. I think they're doing a great job with the kills on the other side for the Rams. I think the Blue Bears have to find a way to get into that middle and have a couple, get Bethany Williams back in there, get a couple digs, and get a couple stuffs from Marlena Jackson and number 17, the freshman, Lana Dixon, who had about 5 stuffs in the first set, which has beaten her record. The most blocks she'd had was 2 against Johnson C. Smith University last week on the win, the first win in 4 years against Johnson C. Smith at their house. So she's actually back in the game right now. From Greensboro, North Carolina, Lana Dixon. Serving back for the Rams is Leia Haley, the sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, who is coming off of 2 aces right now. Scores 18-13 in the second set. Saved by Anazi. Set by Wilson. Killed by Crutchfield, but it is saved by Jackson on the Rams. And
Yes, stuffed by Crutchfield.
By Dixon and Crutchfield. I told you. You put Dixon back in that game, she will get a couple blocks. She is on a roll right now with 6 blocks going into the second set.
Served by Crutchfield, number 14 from Our Lady Blue Bears.
Saved by the libero Wallace, number 16.
Saved by Williams.
Up for Anazi for the kill, and they stuff it from the Rams. Dixon gets it over. Great play by the Rams with a backward set. Killed by number 10 for the Rams, Nyana McIntyre. Substitution, they finally get that freshman out of there, number 4. Sanai Lanier for Taylor, who's back in the game, number 7, who is a starter. They get Dakaya and Crutchford out the game. Tiffany Chandler in for the game from Rocky Mount, North Carolina, Rocky Mountain Academy, the freshman. And there are literally 1, 2, 3, 4. There are 5 freshmen on the court and 1 sophomore.
That is crazy. We got number 7, Taylor 7 from the Rams.
Rams huddling up, trying to set up a play. Saved by Williams. Up from Chandler. The freshman 15 tries to go for the kill and can't quite get it over. Number 15, Ariel Brown from Montgomery, Alabama. So there goes an ace for Miss Taylor from Winston-Salem State University. Taylor goes for the serve and it is out of bounds. Point goes to the Blue Bears. 19-15, actually 20-15. Blue Bears are up in the second set. Maya Hunter comes back in the game.
Yes, we got a serve from number 9.
Anazi, the all-freshman for the Livingstone College women's volleyball team. Can't quite get the serve. Point goes to the Rams.
Oh, no, she gets it. She uses that cannon. That's a tactic so they can hit it back.
20-16, Blue Bears are up. Back for the serve, Wallace. Hunter for the kill and can't quite get it. Saved by Jackson. Taylor on the hit back. Bethany Williams gets it over. Chandler for the set. 15 has to just get it over. Taylor on the save. Killed by Cobb. And it is saved by 15, the freshman.
The freshman.
The freshman coming up big. Number 15, Ariel Brown with the bounce back. After the kill that she did not get over the 2 plays before.
These freshmen are really surprising me.
Coming in with a lot of confidence. You know, it takes a lot of time for freshmen to get accustomed to the college lifestyle, so just coming in with the confidence that they have right now is getting them on the board. 21-16, Blue Bears are up. Ariel Brown for the kill and can't quite get it over. See, and that's where that freshman comes in. Doesn't quite have that full strength yet as Cobb does on the Winston-Salem State Rams team, who is a senior, who is experienced. But I believe that, you know, once she, you know, gets more experience along the season, that she'll be able to be consistently have those kills and attacks against the other team.
I would definitely match Nazi's and Cobb's energy level at the same, although one's senior, one's freshman. Cobb's senior, Nazi's freshman.
Nazi's actually a sophomore.
She's a sophomore.
But she still plays like she's a senior.
Right. She's got that veteran mentality. That's another point for our Lady Blue Bears. Blue Bears are now up 21, and Winston-Salem State Rams now has 18.
Chandler and Brown come out of the game. Marlena Jackson, the only senior on the team, back in the game. Serve, the first serve by number 15. First appearance, Sophie Brendan, 5'6", sophomore.
Yes.
Point goes to the Blue Bears. Was that Jackson on the play?
Yep, that was Jackson that served a nice kill. Straight to the ground.
Number 15, actually killed by Marlena Jackson, and another kill by Marlena Jackson, the senior coming.
Yes.
Point goes to the Blue Bears. Was that Jackson on the play?
Yep, that was Jackson that served a nice kill. Straight to the ground.
Number 15, actually killed to Taylor.
Saved by Taylor.
Cobb, the senior,
Stuff.
for the kill.
Okay.
Cobb coming up big. She does not want to take this loss to the Blue Bears.
Nice. Cobb is not having that. She needs these balls to hit the ground immediately.
Give a quick special thanks to Under Armour, our sponsors for both teams right now and the CIAA conference. The junior Taylor back for a serve. The senior, Marlena Jackson, going to work. Most points she had was 16 points against Benedict College. Couldn't quite get it for the Blue Bears.
Hit out of bounds by 14, Crutchfield.
Ace for 22, Jackson. Timeout by the Lady Blue Bears. So quick statistics for the senior, Marlena Jackson. 46 kills on the season. 2 assists
Mark Jennings of the Jennings Insurance Agency. I'm not just a local agent, I'm also your neighbor. So what matters most to you also matters most to me. At my agency, I take the time to make sure I understand your insurance needs. So for auto, home, or life insurance, come see me today and let me show you how having an agent who cares can make all the difference in the world.
Join me in Salisbury at 503 Faith Road, right next door to Winks. Or just give me a call, 704-637-7733, and put the Jennings Agency on your side.
Quick statistics for number 18, Marlena Jackson, the senior. 46 kills on the season, 10 digs on the season, and it has 71 points. Most kills she had on the game was 10 against Bluefield State. 6 blocks against Bluefield State, which is the most for her, but she is going to work today against the Rams. Jackson back for the serve for Winston-Salem State. The score is 23-20 in the second set. Rams up for the serve. Gets it over Bethany Williams for the save. Dakaya Thomas for the setup. Crutchfield for the kill, and she gets it.
Oh,
the
nice
freshman.
sneak. Oh, the sneak kill by Crutchfield.
The lefty. I think she's the only lefty on the court right now. So great kill by Crutchfield, the freshman from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Actually, she's from Durham, North Carolina. My apologies, Durham.
Serving is Hunter from the Blue Bears.
Saved by Nazi with the left.
Saved by Nazi. She drops and rolls to save it.
And it is in for the Rams, point to them.
Nice kill by Jackson.
24-20. I kind of get Hunter and Crutchfield kind of confused because they kind of look alike.
They favor a lot. They do. They favor.
And they have kind of the same type of spike mentality when it comes to getting in the air and the way they hit the ball.
It's a flying jump tactic.
Yep. Crutchfield for the kill, and she gets it going to work with that left hand.
Yes, confidence when she drops back down to her feet. That's amazing.
And it is a win for the Blue Bears on the second set. Rams and Blue Bears changing sides.
We're going to give this quick break to shout out to our sponsors, F&M Bank and Novant Health and Jennings Insurance Agency and Hotwire Communications.
Quick statistics for the Blue Bears. So like I said, they're 7-4 on the season, 4-3 in conference play. Has 342 digs on the season currently. .359 kills on the season, 49 blocks, averages 1.4 blocks per set, but I think they brought that number up today with the type of blocks that they have going on right now. Winston-Salem State Rams. Averaging 10.56 kills per set, 9.46 kills per set, 13.5 digs per set. Like I said, only have 1 loss in conference play against Fayetteville State University, who is undefeated right now in the CIAA. So what do you think the Rams need to do in order to win this next set to keep the game going on?
Keep the same energy, keep that same motivation. They're coming in hard, they're hitting, and dedication, making substitutions. They know the game tactic that they have to use. They have the right level up. They know the balance between the freshmen and the sophomores, juniors, seniors. I love it. I think we got it. If they keep the same energy and they keep it going up, I think we can win this.
So like I said, Winston-Salem State Rams, 6-1 in conference play, 9-6 overall in the season, averaging 9.46 assists per game, or per set. Coming off wins against St. Augustine, Claflin, ECSU, Bowie State University, and Shaw University, and also Johnson C. Smith. Only have 4 freshmen on the team. We're going to take a quick break.
Let's take a moment to recognize our sponsors. Nationwide, Hotwire Communications, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Edward Jones Investments, and our very own WLJZ 107.1 FM.
This is Mark Jennings of the Jennings Insurance Agency. I'm not just a local agent, I'm also your neighbor. So what matters most to you also matters most to me. At my agency, I take the time to make sure I understand your insurance needs. So for auto, home, or life insurance, come see me today and let me show you how having an agent who cares can make all the difference in the world.
Join me in Salisbury at 503 Faith Road, right next door to Winks. Or just give me a call, 704-637-7733, and put the Jennings Agency on your side.
Starting at the third set of the game, Livingstone College up 2-0. Hopefully the Rams can come back on a win right here against the Livingstone College Blue Bears on the third set.
They seem refreshed, came back to the floor with a new game plan. Let's see what happens. They keep the same energy. This is a great game.
Like I said, Winston-Salem State has 4 freshmen, 4 sophomores, 3 juniors, and 4 seniors on their team. But one of the seniors, Cobb, standing out for the Rams today with all types of kills, all types of stuffs. And for the serve, we have number 15, Sophie Brennan, from a sophomore from Eugene, Oregon. A lot of people from the West Coast on the Winston-Salem State Rams team. Also another player from Las Vegas, Danielle Berry. And the serve is up. Kaya Hunter on the kill and is stuffed by the Rams. Anazi for the save and doesn't quite get it. So the Rams are first on the board for this set. And I think Livingstone College were first on the board for the last 2 sets. So hopefully we have a game here on this third set.
Got to make it even right.
Brennan on the serve.
Saved by Williams. Saved by Jackson from the Rams.
Taylor for the kill.
Killed by Taylor.
And it is point to the Rams. Too many hits for it's point to the Blue Bears. Too many hits for the Rams. Dakaya Wilson-Thomas back for the serve. Trying to get a CIAA South Conference win today for the Blue Bears.
Saved by Jackson from the Rams.
Saved by Jackson, number 11 for the kill. Saved by Anazi Williams for the run back. Dakaya gets it over. Saved by Wallace, the libero for the Rams. Killed by Taylor, and she gets a tip. Saved by Hunter. Anazi on the kill, and it is too strong. Point for the Rams, 2-1. Rams are up.
With all the jousting going on, I'm really thinking that this is going to fall back on them, stuffing a lot of balls.
Taylor back for the serve. Up to the Kaya. Crutchfield on the kill, saved by Wallace, the libero.
Saved by Williams. Saved by Nakaya.
Crutchfield for the kill, and it is stuffed by Jackson, 22, the junior for Winston-Salem State.
Livingstone College Blue Bears are up 2, tied with Winston-Salem Rams.
Serve for Hunter.
Saved by Taylor.
Over for Wallace. Dakaya saves. Williams on the set. Crutchfield for the kill, and she gets it. Crutchfield for the kill. The freshman from Durham, North Carolina, going to work with that left hand again.
Yes, Taylor almost saved it. They got to come a little bit closer to the net.
Telling you, we have a couple standout freshmen for this Livingstone College Blue Bears team going to work today, showing what they can do and what they've been working on. Hunter for the serve. Set to number 11, Berry, and she gets the point. Danielle Berry, the junior from Las Vegas, Nevada. So they have 2 people on the Winston-Salem State Rams team that are from the West Coast, far from the West Coast. One from Oregon and one from Las Vegas.
Another serve from Wallace.
Saved by Anazi, set by Dakaya. Crutchfield on another kill, and it hits the ceiling. Point goes to the Blue Bears. Williams out. Dixon back in the game. Back to serve. Marlena Jackson, the only senior on the team, gets it over. Saved by Taylor. Brennan saves. Rams get it over to Kaya for the set to Anazi. Anazi goes for the kill. Saved by Jackson. And point goes to the Blue Bears, 5-3. So like I said, the Rams got up on the board first. The Rams made that comeback. I mean, Blue Bears made that comeback again. What do you think?
I think it's going to be good. We got Cobb in the front for the Rams. Served by the only senior.
Cobb straight to Anazi. Nakai gets it over for the quick
Saved
tip.
by Taylor. It's amazing.
Up Crutchfield for the tip, and she gets it. Smart play by Crutchfield.
Jackson and Cobb almost had it with the stuff.
Probably one of the most exciting volleyball games I've been a part of.
It has. It is. It is. This is a great game. Competition is there.
6-3. Blue Bears are up. Jackson tries to get it over, and she doesn't.
Hits the net.
Substitution, Williams comes in for Jackson, the senior. Leah Haley, the sophomore from Greensboro, North Carolina, coming in for the Rams for number 11. Barry from Las Vegas, Nevada. 15 from Oregon, also comes out Brennan. Haley for the serve. Anazi for the save. Anazi back for the kill, and she gets it in. Anazi for the kill.
These girls got to spread out on Winston-Salem States. They're getting jumbled up, running into each other. Some confusion. This game's getting tough.
Blue Bears coming with that confidence right now. They won 2 sets already, so they believe that they're going to win this third one. Crutchfield for the serve with the left hand. To Cobb,
Cobb
and
with
she
the kill.
comes with the, oh!
It was 2.
Cobb came with the kill.
Killed the point and go to the Blue Bears.
And the Blue Bears actually get the point. They said that they didn't tip it, and she hit it out of bounds. So point goes to the Blue Bears, 8-4. Saved by Wallace. Taylor for the over. Crutchfield for the tip. Nakai set up to Anazi. Taylor for the save. Cobb for the tip, saved by Dakaya. Anazi over, and it is in. Anazi going to work, showing that she is the all-rookie player of the year for the Livingstone College women's volleyball team. Coming in with that veteran mindset as a sophomore. Crutchfield on the serve. Wallace with the save. Jackson for the kill, and she gets it. Haven't seen her kill it since the first set, so hopefully she comes back to life. Now she's back for the serve. Jackson.
She's made some pretty good kills. In the second set, I think she did pretty good.
Definitely one of the key factors for Winston-Salem State. Jackson for the serve. Anazi gets it over for the tip. Jackson saves. Jackson for the hit. Nakaya saves it. Williams on the hit. Set up to Anazi. Anazi tips, and she gets it. Haley and Taylor run into each other on that play. Point goes to the Blue Bears, 10-5.
Yep. I think that point went to a lot of too much open space on the floor for the Rams.
Anazi back for the serve. The veteran, I'm going to call it the vet from now on. The vet back
vet
for the
with
serve.
the cannon.
The vet with the cannon.
Saved by Jackson.
Taylor for the kill. Right in Dixon's face.
Ooh, almost saved by Crutchfield and Dixon.
That made her a little angry right there. Hopefully she gets the stuff the next play. Game face is on now. A little back and forth between the Rams and the Blue Bears.
Spike.
Nakai with the setup. Williams has to get it over. Haley with the save. Set to Taylor. And she
Killed by Taylor.
Point goes to the Blue Bears for touching the net. Taylor does not like that call at all, as well as the coach. Coach Davis does not like that call at all. Recent graduate from Kennesaw State. Has a couple words for the refs. Williams for the serve. Haley with the save. And 10, number 10 gets the kill, McIntyre.
Nakia juggles with the ball on her arms.
Nakia with a smile on her face.
Just having fun with the game, just here to win.
Great kill by McIntyre, the freshman out of Spartanburg, South Carolina. Birthplace of Zion Williamson, whose parents also attended Livingstone College. Nakia with the setup to Hunter. Too far out.
Point for the Rams. Livingstone College Blue Bears up 11, and Winston-salem Rams have 8.
Brennan, the sophomore from Oregon with the serve to Williams. Dakaya with the setup to Anazi with the tip. Saved by Jackson. Kaya Hunter with another hit too far. Sometimes the cannon looks good, but it doesn't always follow through.
Too much power where it's not needed.
Brennan with another serve. From Oregon. Too far out for her.
Out of bounds. Point for the Blue Bears. Brings Blue Bears up 12-9 to Winston-Salem State Rams.
Served by Dakaya Wilson-Thomas. Jack Taylor for the kill, saved by Nazi. Dakaya with the tip. The
Jackson
sophomore.
almost saved it. Jackson almost saved it. That point goes to the Blue Bears. It was a great dig, great effort.
Tip by Dakaya Wilson, going to work, the sophomore from Goldsboro, North Carolina. Another serve by Dakaya, saved by Jackson. 11 for the kill, and it is stuffed by Marlena Jackson and Crutchfield, the senior and the freshman combo, going to work.
I love that teamwork.
Served by Taylor from Spring Hill, Kansas, the senior.
Saved by Nazi, hit back by Taylor.
Saved by Dakaya. Bethany Williams on the setup to Kaya Hunter, saved by Jackson. Brennan for the set, 2-11 for the kill. And she gets it off. Number 11, Barry from Las Vegas, Nevada, the junior, going to work. Trying to give some spark for the Rams. 13-11, it's a close game. Coming back for the Rams. Another serve by Taylor. Jackson with the tip. Point goes to the Rams. Didn't quite get it in bounds right there. Score is 13-12. What to be expected? Timeout by the Blue Bears.
This timeout is brought to you by our sponsors, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Jennings Insurance Agency, Hotwire Communications, Edward Jones Investment with John McGrail.
Score 13-12 in the third set. Blue Bears are up.
Are they going to turn it down? Are they going to turn the music down?
Chanel Davis trying to give up some plans for the Rams. Different schemes that they can do against the Blue Bears. Trying to get this win in the third set so they can go for a fourth. So for CIAA conference play, it is the best out of 5 sets. So whoever wins 3 first will be the winner of the match. Blue Bears up 2-0 on sets. Rams trying to get a win out of 1 so they can go for another game. Taylor up for the serve. 13-12. Blue Bears are up. Saved by Williams.
Saved by Wallace.
Ooh.
Nice save by Williams.
Kill by the native from Las Vegas, Nevada.
Nazi for the save. Wallace hits it back over, saved by Williams.
Libero to Libero. Crutchfield for the get over. And point goes to the Blue Bears. Too many hits for the Rams. I think Brennan hit it twice. Not allowed to do that in volleyball, so point goes to the Blue Bears.
Nice save, Nakaya.
Anazi.
Saved by Wallace from the Rams.
Jackson
Killed
with the
by
bounce,
Jackson.
but saved by Williams. Then gets the tip over. And they call the Blue Bears point.
Rams are highly upset.
Coach Davis does not like that call at all. Furious in the face right now. Still trying to encourage her team. 15-12. Blue Bears are up. Hunter back for the serve. Brennan for the save. stuffed by Marlena Jackson and Anazi, the senior and the sophomore, going to work in that front line.
I love these classes mixing together for teamwork.
Served by Hunter. Over by number 10, McIntyre.
Saved by Williams.
Anazi with the tip. Wallace with a great save.
Dropped and rolled for it.
24 gets it over for Winston-Salem. Couldn't quite get it over. Number 24 gets her first point of the day. Jerica Brody, the freshman from Franklinton, North Carolina, went to Franklinton High School. So she was a teammate for number 3, Amari Champion, who also went to Franklinton High School, who's also a native of Franklinton, North Carolina. So 2 natives on the court together playing against each other, 2 rivals.
Wallace by Wallace.
For the serve. Anazi for the kill. And gets it right in Wallace's face. Anazi going to work, puts a smile on her face knowing what she did. Gets some dap.
That cannon sometimes is loose, it cannot aim.
Sometimes you can't just stop. Anazi with the strong arm. Jackson with the serve. Saved by Brody. Jackson with the kill. Stuffed by Crutchfield. Crutchfield gets another point. Crutchfield, the freshman, going to work. I think she
These
might be.
freshmen are on fire.
I think
they've got something to prove, and they're here to show it.
I think she's a great contender to at least get all CIAA rookie team this year.
Putting it out in the air.
Going to speak it into existence. Haley in for the game with the serve for the Rams. 17-14, Blue Bears are up. Anazi for the kill and doesn't quite get it over.
Stuffed by Cobb.
Cobb still showing that senior leadership. Haley back for another serve. Gets it over. Dakaya for the hit. Stuffed by Cobb. Still on the Ram side. Jackson on the kill.
Killed by Jackson.
Killed by the junior, Taylor Jackson, the 5'7" junior from Redford, Michigan.
Kill.
That's that Michigan water right there.
Pierces way right through the girls.
I'm also a native from Michigan, so I know. Point goes to the Blue Bears. Haley couldn't quite get it in bounds.
Cobb's talking to her team, getting everybody in order.
Crutchfield back for that left-hand serve. Gets it over. Wallace for the save. Backwards tip.
Nice
kill
Wow.
for the Rams. That Michigan lifestyle going to work. Number 22, Taylor Jackson, the
Jackson
junior.
did not come to play.
I think her and Cobb are on the same mindset right now, trying to get it done, trying to get a win in this third set. Jackson back for another serve. 18-17, Rams making a comeback. And doesn't quite get it over on that serve.
But you see, Jackson has this, I've noticed, she has this fly and hit mentality. This it's a tactic I've seen used. I think I've seen it with Johnson C. Smith when they played.
Throw up in the air, jump while she's hitting it.
I think they call it a flying jump.
Flying jump?
Yeah.
Okay. She definitely has the bounce for it. She definitely has the bounce for it. Anazi for the serve. And see, Anazi stays to the ground when she serves, just tries to get it over because she knows she can go to work on that front line when she gets that jump.
She knows she has the arm power.
Right. Just like that.
Just like that. Nazi just serves it.
Couldn't get it quite in bounds right there. Score 19-18. Close set for this third set going on right now. Cobb for the serve. And they Blue Bears somewhat save it. Nope. Referee does not give it to him.
Fumble with the ball. Touched too many hands on our side. We are now tied with Winston-Salem State Rams, 19-19.
In the third set, see who come out with the win.
Cobb for the serve.
Cobb for the jump and serve. Crutchfield on the save. Dakaya for the set. Tamaya. And the Rams up. Haven't been up since the first set. Rams up 20-19 since hasn't been up since the first set. Blue Bears been leading the whole way.
We're going to go to a quick timeout. And this timeout is brought to you by our sponsors, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Jennings Insurance Agency, Hotwire Communications, and Edward Jones Investments with John McGrill.
Rams making a comeback in this third set. Jackson and Cobb has a little bit of teamwork going on right now. Not trying to lose this game at the Blue Bears Gymnasium, New Trent.
I don't know. Nazi's got her game face on. Akaya's got her game face on. Our only senior has her game face on. I don't know. This is really up in there. I couldn't even call this if I bet money on it.
Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Both have been close sets.
Deserved by both. Both great teams. Great effort.
Nobody has been below 20 points, so we really don't know who will come out with this third set win right here. Cobb, the senior, back for the serve. Anazi for the dig. The native,
yes,
from Las Vegas couldn't quite get the kill. Actually, no, that was McIntyre, number 10 from Spartanburg,
nice kill,
South Carolina.
McIntyre, just a little bit too far.
Score 20 all.
We're staying tied with them. We're on the tail.
Williams on the serve. Haley for the save. Jackson for the save. Taylor gets it over to Anazi. Dakaya for the set. Jackson for the tip. Saved by Haley. Taylor for the kill. Doesn't quite get it. Gets blocked by the senior, Marlena Jackson, out of Falls Church, Virginia.
Got Williams up for the serve again, Little Barrel.
Served by the Little Barrel, Williams. And it is killed by number 10, McIntyre from Spartanburg, South Carolina. Marlena Jackson, the only senior on the Blue Bears team, a transfer from Louisburg Community College here in North Carolina. So she has to bring some type of certain energy and experience since she's the only senior on the team. I feel like Victoria Nazi is definitely helping with that.
Definitely.
But I feel like those two together are definitely putting in work. Hunter for the kill, doesn't quite get it. Set back up by Williams. Hunter for another kill, gets the tip, doesn't get it stuffed by number 10 McIntyre. Anazi for the tip over, doesn't quite get it. 11, number 11 from Winston-Salem State, North Carolina.
Barry.
From Las Vegas, Nevada, the junior. Went to Nevada State High School for the kill from that right-hand side. Native from Oregon, Brennan, back for the serve, number 15. Gets it over to Crutchfield. Saved by Dakaya, set up.
Stuffed by Barry and McIntyre.
And Kaya Hunter going to work, giving a little stare off to Taylor on that play. A little bit of freshman swagger right there. That's what I said. I love the confidence that these freshmen have. They know that they're on the court. They know that they're going to play, so why not have confidence? Dakaya back for the serve. Saved by Wallace, the libero for Winston-Salem State Rams. Taylor for the hit. Point goes to the Rams.
I feel like I'm getting this sit back from Jackson, like she's letting the freshman handle it, because they're killing it. There's no need not to. Nazi, Nakaya, Crutchfield, they're all killing it.
Chandler in the game, number 4, the freshman from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Rams up 23-22, and they have a certain miscommunication. Kaya Hunter and Bethany Williams have a little bit of miscommunication on that serve. Ace goes to Taylor, number 7 for the Rams. 24-22, game point. Let's see if the Rams can come away with it. Taylor gets it over. Set by Dakaya. Crutchfield for the kill. Saved by Wallace. Jackson, 22. Saved by Chandler, number 4, the freshman from Rocky Mount. Great kill. Crutchfield for the kill. And it is stuffed by McIntyre and Jackson. Winston-Salem State wins the 3rd set. So now we have a game.
Now we have a game.
Blue Bears up 2-1. They switch sides again, going for the 4th set.
Our coaches even got their game faces on. Coach Allen looks like she's ready, and she needs these girls to win.
I know they want to come away with this win because typically Livingstone College and Winston-Salem State Rams do not typically like each other just off of the rivalry. It's a rivalry going on right now. I can't wait until basketball season when that comes.
I mean, if you're in a 3-game winning streak, you don't want to, you got to make it 4. You got to. You got to make it even.
You don't want to lose that at all. 3-game win streak for the Blue Bears. Like I said, Winston-Salem State Rams coming off CIAA wins against St. Aug, Claflin, ECSU, Bowie State, Shaw, and Johnson C. Smith University. So they both have a win against John C. Smith University. Blue Bears coming off of that win.
Let's take a moment to recognize our sponsors. Nationwide, Hotwire Communications, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Edward Jones Investments, and our very own WLJZ 107.1 FM.
This is Mark Jennings of the Jennings Insurance Agency. I'm not just a local agent, I'm also your neighbor. So what matters most to you also matters most to me. At my agency, I take the time to make sure I understand your insurance needs. So for auto, home, or life insurance, come see me today and let me show you how having an agent who cares can make all the difference in the world.
Join me in Salisbury at 503 Faith Road, right next door to Winks. Or just give me a call, 704-637-7733, and put the Jennings Agency on your side.
We are back from a quick break. Our sponsors are F&M Bank, Novant Health, Jennings Insurance Agency, Hotwire Communications, and Edward Jones with John McGrail.
So the Blue Bears are up 2-1 on sets right now. Up 2-1. Hopefully the Blue Bears can come away with this fourth set going on right now. If not, it will be 2-2.
Tensions are hot. This is it. This is the make it or break it set, right?
This is a make it or break it set right here to see if we will go with the fifth set. And you have to really be in shape to do that. So hopefully that both of these teams are, I feel like they're in pretty good shape.
Got Nikaya serving from the Blue Bears. Saved by Taylor.
Jackson on the kill.
Killed by Jackson. Goes right in the stand.
With the attack, Jackson, number 22, the junior.
Shoots right off of Williams' hands into the crowd.
Went straight at Williams on that left-hand side of the Blue Bears side. Brennan, the native from Oregon. Back to serve. Gets it over. Anazi with the save. Dekai with the setup. Marlena Jackson tips it over.
Stuffed by Hunter and Crutchfield. Point goes to the Blue Bears.
1-1. Kaya Hunter back for the serve. The freshman from Goldsboro, North Carolina. McIntyre with the set, and it is an ace for Hunter, the freshman. We have 4 freshmen on the court, 1 sophomore and 1 senior for the Blue Bears.
Served by Hunter, saved by Jackson.
Jackson
Killed
with
by
the tip,
Jackson.
and Bethany Williams couldn't quite get the dig. Point goes to the Rams. Substitution for Hunter. Number 3, Amari Champion from Franklinton, North Carolina. Went to Franklinton High School.
Serving is Jackson from Winston-salem State Rams.
not too far from Salisbury, North Carolina.
There's that jump tactic. And it is out.
Out by Jackson. So I think Jackson has a better position when she's in the front line. When she's back serving, I think she has a little bit of trouble with getting it over the net.
That's her and Navi head-to-head with those cannons. They got them.
Jackson, the senior, back for the serve. Marlena.
Saved by Wallace.
The freshman, number 4.
Ooh, stuffed by Crutchfield.
Stuffed by Dixon. The freshman going to work. The 5'11" freshman going to work.
Crutchfield and Dixon with the teamwork. Stuffing.
Definitely a great lineup for next year for the Blue Bears. And Jackson can get it in on the serve. Point goes to the Rams. Score is 4-3. Wallace, the libero, number 16, back for the serve. Anazi with the save. Crutchfield with the kill to Brennan, and she saves it. Brennan gets it back over.
Saved by Williams, hit by Nakaya.
Anazi with the kill, and she gets one.
Just touched Jackson's fingertips and goes out.
The all-freshman rookie of the Livingstone College women's volleyball team going to work today. Crutchfield back for the serve with the left. Set to the freshman, number 4 from Winston-Salem. Saved by Crutchfield. Anazi on the tip. Number 1, Cobb saves it. Jackson for the kill and stuffed by Dixon.
Good stuff. Good stuff, Dixon.
Dixon going to work. Getting all types of blocks today.
Jackson put a lot of power in that kill just for Dixon to block it.
Dixon with only 2 blocks, the highest that she had against Johnson C. Smith, and I think she has 7 right now. So definitely breaking her record on the year. Anazi for the kill. Saved by Brennan, the Oregon native. Dakaya with the save to Williams. Anazi with the tip. Saved by number 4, Lanier.
Hits by Jackson. That's Dakaya, Crutchfield, Jackson.
Lanier with the kill, and she gets it, the freshman from Englewood, Colorado. Oh, I'm sorry, from Garner, North Carolina. Went to Gardner Magnet School, 5'10" freshman. Plays on the outside.
Blue Bears are now up 6, and Rams have 4, 6-4.
Leia Haley for the serve, saved by Williams. Anazi with the tip, and she gets it.
Light touch. I think that's the lightest I've seen Nazi touch the ball
all game. Great touch by Anazi. I think she knows how to.
She knows what
to
power
balance
level
it.
to
Yeah,
use.
she knows how to balance her power levels. The vet back for the
that
serve.
Is her name, the vet.
The vet with the cannon back for the serve. Number 9, Anazi. Saved by Wallace. The freshman stuffed by Dixon. And Dixon gets another block. I think that's 8 on the day. Beating her record by 6 right now.
Blue Bears up 8-4. Said make it or break it, right?
The vet with the cannon. Number 9, Anazi, the sophomore from Houston, Texas with the serve. Wallace saved. And tipped by Kaya Hunter, the freshman from Goldsboro, North Carolina.
And Dixon. The vet serving again, number 9, Nazi. Saved by Wallace. Killed and saved by Crutchfield. Saved by Wallace.
Haley gets it over to Anazi, to Kaya. Kaya Hunter for the kill, saves by Haley. The freshman gets it over. Good tip over, but Haley saves and digs it and doesn't quite get it over the net. Dakaya Wilson-Thomas going to work today.
Vet serving again. She knows what she's doing. She's got a smile on her face. I think she just got this game in her pocket. I think she knows the outcome already.
Dakaya Thomas with 18.5 points on the season. Most points in the game against Morris College with 6. The vet back for the serve.
Teamwork, Wallace and Jackson.
Cobb with the kill.
Amazing.
And
just a
point
little bit too out.
Goes to the Blue Bears. 11-4. Timeout. Rams, Blue Bears with a little bit of energy going on right now, 11-4, and we will take a quick commercial break.
Let's take a moment to recognize our sponsors. Nationwide, Hotwire Communications, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Edward Jones Investments, and our very own WLJZ 107.1 FM.
Back from the break, that quick timeout was brought to you by our sponsors, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Jennings Insurance Agency, and Hotwire Communications.
Blue Bears having a little big lead right now, 11-4 on the fourth set, right? This is the fourth set, right? Fourth set.
Yes.
Up 2-1 Blue Bears on sets right now.
Feels like it's the second. This game.
It's been a long game. It's been a long game. And the thing is, if the Rams come back, we still have another set. So hopefully the Blue Bears come out with this win right here on the set so they can go home and get the win in the CIAA Southern Conference.
Nazi again, number 9 from Houston.
Gets it over. Haley with the save. Cobb with the kill. Saved by Crutchfield.
Kaya. Hunter.
With the kill, saved by Wallace. Jackson with the cannon, going to work from the back.
Ooh.
Never seen a kill that far back, so you know that she has some type of bounce.
That tactic, I told you. With the flying jump.
Flying jump tactic, going to work with that. Taylor back for the serve. She stands still on the ground.
Saved by Nazi. Nakaya. Back to Hunter. Kill. Point goes to Blue Bears.
Point goes to Kaya Hunter, going to work on that left-hand side with the kill. Dixon comes out. Marlena Jackson, the only senior on the team, back into the game.
It is served by Williams from the Blue Bears. Libero.
Libero. Taylor gets it over to Kaya, to Jackson. Leia Haley with the save. Bethany.
Saved by Williams. Kaya. Hunter, she used the right hand. Did you notice that?
Actually, she is right-handed. Crutchfield's the left-hander.
Oh, okay.
But Hunter couldn't get quite a great jump off of that left-hand side. Point goes to the Rams, 12-6. Cobb back for the serve. And now she gets a great jump, but saved by Cobb. Number 8 has a great tip. Number 8, Wilson from Greensboro, North Carolina. Went to Northwest Gopher High School. The 5'9" sophomore with a great tip. Smart play by number 8.
Yep, Blue Bears leaving a little too much space on the floor.
Great serve by Cobb, but saved by Crutchfield. And killed by Kaya Hunter. Going to work on that left-hand side.
Drop and roll by Cobb to save. The substitute from Cobb to Taylor.
I feel like Kaya and Alexia Crutchfield are a great 1-2 hit combo on the left and right-hand sides. Jackson for the kill. Right back at Hunter. 13-8. Blue Bears are up. Haley comes out. Wilson comes out. Brennan comes in from the 2 West Coast natives come into the game for the Rams. Brennan from Oregon. Number 11, Barry from Las Vegas. Out here on the East Coast of North Carolina. Brennan gets it right over the net.
Saved by Williams, hit Nakaya. Over by Jackson, almost saved by Wallace. Point goes to Blue Bears.
Jackson with the great tip over. 14-8, Blue Bears are up, trying to win this 4th set to seal and deal the match and get a CIAA Southern Conference win. Hunter with the serve, saved by Jackson to Brennan. Back to Jackson for the kill, and too hard.
And it's out. Point for the Blue Bears. Blue Bears are now up 15-8. Hunter with the serve.
Out of bounds.
Point goes to the Rams.
Champion back into the game for Hunter. Coach Allen gives her a quick break. Jackson on the serve.
Saved by Nazi, saved by Nakaya.
Crutchfield for the kill. Stuffed by Taylor. Stuffed again by Taylor. And Taylor gets the point on that one. Great block by number 7, Taylor, the senior. Jackson back on that technique that you told us earlier about.
Flying jump. You see it.
See if she finally gets it over. Great serve by her.
Great save.
Crutchfield with the tip over.
Saved by Jackson.
Taylor with the dig. Stuffed by Crutchfield.
Taylor can't get that ball over.
Right back at Taylor, Crutchfield, and Jackson on that right-hand side. Taylor trying to get the kill, but couldn't quite get it couldn't get it over.
Two times in a row, hit her elbow.
Yeah, couldn't get it over Crutchfield and Jackson's
by
hand.
Jackson. Saved by Jackson. Served to Jackson, saved by Jackson. The Jacksons, that's nice.
There are 2 Jacksons on the court.
That point goes to the Rams.
Making a little comeback right now. The Rams, Blue Bears are up 16-11. Wallace, the libero, for Winston-Salem State for the serve. Saved by Anazi. Dakaya for the hit. Crutchfield for the tip. Saved by Jackson.
Amazing save.
Taylor gets it over. Number 3, Champion.
Stuffed by Cobb.
Great tip over by Dixon. The freshman playing. Saved by Anazi. Dakaya for the hit. Crutchfield for the tip. Saved by Jackson.
Amazing save.
Taylor gets it over. Number 3, Champion.
Stuffed by Cobb.
Great tip over by Dixon.
Saved by Wallace.
Native from Vegas gets the kill. Barry.
Williams shoots it right out of bounds. Point goes to the Rams.
17-12. Haley comes back in the game for the serve, as well as Wilson. Comes in on that front left side.
I see they don't want to tire the girls out. I see a lot of substitutions going on. Saved by Crutchfield.
Typically on this 4th set, a lot of wear and tear going on right now on both ends of the court. Saved by Dakaya. Dixon for the tip. And Cobb, the vet, going to work on that front middle line.
Rams are creeping up. Coach Allen's talking to her team, telling them, let's go. Hit to Williams. Kaya. Nazi with the kill. Goes a little bit too far.
17-14.
Got to dial that cannon back, Nazi.
Blue Bears still up. Timeout by the Blue Bears. Allen wants to regroup with her team. Try not to let the Rams come back on a comeback set.
They're on a quick timeout. By the way, this timeout is brought to us by our sponsors, F&M Bank, Novant Health, Hotwire Communications, Jennings Insurance Agency, and Edward Jones Investments with John McGrail.
So, coming up for the Winston-Salem State Rams, they have 3 home games coming up against Lincoln, University out of Pennsylvania, Virginia Union, and as well as Virginia State. 2 very good teams in the CIAA North.
They're doing pretty good. How they're doing pretty good. I know they lost to FSU 3 sets to none.
3 sets to none against Fayetteville State, so that's their only loss in the CIAA conference right now. But they are losing right now to Livingstone College. 2-1 on sets right now, 17-14 on the 4th set. Leia Haley, the sophomore out of Greensboro, North Carolina, back for the serve. (17-14). Blue Bears are up. Saved by Allen.
Kaya. Nazi
Sorry,
goes
Williams.
in for the kill.
Wilson for the set to Jackson. Jackson goes for the kill. Saved by Champion, but Anazi hits it too far out. 17-15. Allen telling them to forget about that play and move on to the next one, trying to encourage their team not to fall behind. Haley for the serve.
I love the sportsmanship.
Champion gets it over to Jackson. Wilson over to Haley. Haley gets it over.
Crutchfield.
Kaya for the setup to Anazi. Stuffed by Cobb. Point goes to the Rams. 17-16.
They're on our tails.
Blue Bears are up. So there's a tournament this weekend, actually, in Winston-Salem State.
From Nazi. Our vet is out, substituted with our freshman.
Crutchfield on the save. Dakaya for the setup to the freshman Brown. Taylor, Winston-salem set, gets it over. And Champion couldn't quite get it up on the dig.
We are now tied with the Rams, 17-17.
In the fourth set, this is
We
a great
said this
game right
is
here.
Make it or break it. This is it.
Haley back for another serve. Gets it over, barely. Champion for the save. Dakaya goes up for Dixon. Dixon with the tip to Wallace. Jackson couldn't quite.
Goes under the net. Point goes to Blue Bears.
And that's
they
when
are
that
back up.
That's when that fatigue starts to set in. That fourth set, she's been killing it all day. So basically
That
going on.
flying jump, you use some knees to bounce up.
Flying jump going on right now. This is a make or break it set right here. Substitution, Brown comes out. Anazi comes in, the vet going back for the serve.
Came in to get a point and went right back out.
Anazi back for the serve. And couldn't quite get it over. That fatigue is starting to set in on both ends.
It is.
18 all. Taylor back for the serve for the Rams. She gets it over to Crutchfield. Dakaya with the quick tip. Wallace saves. Wilson sets up for Taylor. Stuffed by Dixon. But Taylor saves it to Wallace, and they could not get it over. Great stuff by Dixon, the freshman, the 5'11 freshman going to work.
Blue Bears are now back up 19-18.
From Greensboro, North Carolina, Bethany Williams, the libero, back for the serve, the freshman out of Goldsboro, North Carolina.
Great sportsmanship. So I love how she keeps a smile on her face throughout the whole game.
Stuffed by Kaya Hunter, and she gives the stare down to Wilson, number 8. I love her fierceness. She has that eye of the tiger, and she doesn't come to play. She does not come to play.
She wants to remind them that was her point.
Yep.
Served by Williams.
Haley with the save. Taylor. Dug by Williams, the libero. Wilson with the setup to Jackson. Jackson for the kill, and she gets it over Marlena Jackson, the senior. Jackson on Jackson right there.
We are now 20-19. Blue Bears are up. They're chasing us. They are. They're coming.
Cobb, the senior, for the serve.
From Crutchfield to Nakaya.
Hunter with the save and the tip. Kaya Hunter with the serious face.
Blue Bears
Point.
back up 21-19.
I tell you, when you got Jackson, Crutchfield, and Hunter
This is a
on the
bad
front line,
combination.
that's a triple combination right there that you cannot stop.
They mean business.
Jackson with that kill right there against Anazi. Jackson versus Anazi, that's the matchup I wanted to see right
Yeah.
there. The junior versus the sophomore. 21-20, Blue Bears are up. Crunch time. Like I said, both teams have been over 20 in each set. So it has not been any type of blowouts going on at all.
Definitely a close game, definitely.
Brennan and the native out of Oregon. Going for the serve. Great serve by Brennan. Saved by Williams. Thomas with the setup to Crutchfield with the tip. And they said that McIntyre stepped over the line. Point goes to the Blue Bears, 22-20. Coach Davis is not happy with that call. Hunter with the serve. Great try by Jackson, the junior. Trying to kill it. Couldn't quite get it in bounds. Hunter trying to seal the deal, 23-20, 2 points to win the game. The full match.
Very. Saved by Taylor.
Brennan and McIntyre for the kill.
Saved
Dug by Williams. And they get the point. Bethany Williams, the freshman from Goldsboro, North Carolina, going to work. 24-20. Game point on the line.
Yeah, she has her game face on. It's so used to seeing a smile on her face. They mean business this game.
Trying to be 5-3 on conference play. Trying to give Winston-Salem that second loss in their conference play. Brennan for the setup. And it is game. The Livingstone College Blue Bears beat the Winston-salem State Rams, gives them their second loss in the CIAA conference play. They are now 5-3 in the CIAA. Winston-salem State 6-2.
This is amazing. This was a great game. Competition was there. Anticipation was there. Motivation was there.